Hello YouTube, my name is Eyes Wide Open, and yes, I am back at it with another one. And the reason why I'm making this video is based on the true Israelites. And I want to know, is they speaking the truth? Is they who they say they are? And one way to find out is to test their spirit. So I have been doing a lot of watching these videos, and I have been coming across something very interesting. So not only have I been coming across this stuff is very interesting, I want to show you what I'm coming across, and I'm going to match with some of the things they are saying. But like the Bible say, test the spirit to see if that spirit right. Let's keep testing them. So in this video, this is basically he's speaking on what they normally do, speaking on who's Jesus, color, what you're supposed to be doing. And there's an old saying when the truth is being told, Satan comes immediately. Let's see if that's going to happen in this video.
Say what? Read that again. What the Bible say? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I got to listen to stop. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Knowledge and understanding. Of the law. Of the what? Of the law. You got to learn the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the law. That's right. That's what you got to learn. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law. Of the law. Yeah.
So I played a little clip to show you. I think these dudes got a really handful, and I had to give them their props, man. They going through a lot, and I think they have a lot to try to clean up, But these people totally blocked off the truth, I never seen even a car pulled up and they got out the car, started dancing and all that, I think the ignorance just don't even stop from there. It's just one guy decided he was gonna start dancing on the ground, with his shirt off. I was like, ooh, man, there's more of this stuff, so I really got to show you some more of this. So this is another guy. He's a Caucasian guy, and what I found interesting that he's reading the same thing what these true Israelites is reading, and he is a pastor. And well, I'm just saying, hear this man out. What he's about to say, this is literally going to line up what these true Israelites are saying.
Every Christian has his own way. Christians like to say, well, we're all the same now under the new covenant. You hear that from time to time. Not about the proof from the Bible. It's got to be the final authority for everybody, claiming to be the truth. And that's simply not true. That's a false understanding. That understanding comes from Edom primarily. Okay. Deuteronomy 4 in verse 5, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me that you should do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who hath God so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that hath statutes and judgments so righteous, as all this law which I set before you this day? So right there is, you can clearly see there is a divide between Israelites and the nations. That's not.
So basically, you actually heard him saying there's a divide of the Israelites and all nations. And believe it or not, he's not the only one saying this. But it sounds like it's hatred, but it's not hatred. But this is another video of him, and he's gonna basically say something that I think people should really hear. And this is the same guy, just a clear more picture of him. But I also gonna pull up some more pictures. Then I'm gonna go back to the true Israelites, what they were saying. Then I'm gonna show some more proof of this stuff. But go ahead and listen to this guy. Listen to what he had to say on this tape.
Unfounded when they realize that the so-called black man is that chosen. Yeah, in the 5th chapter, get ready to read some verses here. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. You aren't going to be able to comprehend it, and you're going to be in anguish and dismay and shock. How can it be that this so-called black man who's been terrorized over here for 400 years, and all over the earth, really, in the four corners of the earth, how can it be? Let's read about it. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. You know, where was that? Where was that 40 acres in the field? You know, where are the reparations? You know, you gave all these reparations and all this special treatment in a whole country, these Khazars over in Israel, but no reparations for the people who built up your country? You made no account of his labors. You know, he built this place up. Verse 2. They see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. They shall be amazed at the strangeness, like at the strangeness of his salvation. So far beyond all that they look for. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this.
So I stopped it right there just to show you a little bit more proof. I can pretty much go all day with this, but just finding the proof of this stuff, it really starting to be the awakening for a lot of people out here. If you don't believe this, start doing your research. Don't only read the Bible, but start doing the research. And what this man was talking about how the slaves did not get credited for all the labor they did for building up America, but you have the Azahnaki Jews or the Kharzans, whatever you call them, over there in Israel, who got benefit from what they done. You know, you just had LeBron, who was just on TV a couple of days ago. Excuse me. Who was just on TV a couple of days ago talking about he getting Jewish money, and the next day he's apologizing. I mean, I can bring that up, but do your research. I mean, something's going on. But I will have to say, you know, if you think that God is racist, he's not racist. He specifically chosen a race to be his special people. And not only that, there was another race who decided they was going to take over that, who want to replace that. All I'm saying, people, read your Bible correctly. This is why the true Israelites is getting out there and saying, no, he ain't come from you. No, he didn't come from you. Then I seen other people out there and they getting mad and they say, man, you racist. You racist. Maybe some of them are racist, but look how your people push them to be that way. I'm not racist. This man on the screen out racist. But God's not racist neither. But you have to understand where he's coming from. You have to understand where Jesus was coming from when he said he came for his people. And I have to say, from my research and looking this stuff up, you can hear it for yourself.
Let's say after you died, right? Yeah. First of all, let's say you were murdered. You were strung up. You they say that you and your people were black people. Is that right? You just answered your own question. Think about what you just said. We just read to you the description of Christ out of the Bible as a black man, right? Okay. What does the world think that Christ is? A so-called white man. That doesn't answer the question. And who was his message for? Everyone. Matthew 1:20. Everyone. Let's see. Let's see what the Bible says, or let's see what the so-called Christianity church teaches. Okay, what are Jews? You go to Jeremiah 14:2. You said first to the who? To the Jews. Okay, let's see what the Jews look like. To the Gentiles. All right. Well, let's see. Those people are? The Gentiles are the other Jews those people who left Israel. Let's get it. Hold up. Let's get out the Bible. I want Jeremiah 14:2. Was Christ a Jew? Yes. All right. You give me Romans 11:1. Was Paul a Jew? Get out the Bible.
So I paused it right there just to show you, believe it or not, these brothers do know what they're talking about. Some of them might sound racist, some of them might be racist, I will say that. But it's one thing I will say from me doing my research, they are speaking the truth so far. And if you heard the last preacher I showed you, the white brother, he was saying, he even said it out of the Bible that some of you's going to be a stun. So, I'm going to take you to more people who don't even know each other and going to say the exact same thing. So this is a lady right here. She's going to say the exact same thing about what these true Israelites are saying. But hear what this lady had to say. You can hear it for yourself.
Of who these Hebrew Israelites are. The Jews that are in Israel today are not the Hebrew Israelites. The Jews that are over there today are actually the ones that have funded slavery. They run our media. They run our Wall Street. They run everything. Music. They run music. They run all of it. Jewish name is on everything that controls our country. And people just, they don't look at what the prophecy has said. They don't look at what Revelation says. It says that they're the people in Israel claim that they're Israelites and they're not. Psalms 83 talks about the different nations that would cut off Israel as a nation. And we all have been brought up to think that the white race is superior because of that. We have been brought up to serve a white God, a white Jesus. And that's not the way that it is. When Jerusalem was overtaken by Assyria, the tribe of Judah went into hiding into Africa. There are tribes still in Africa now that believe and go by the Hebrew laws.
But I'm stopping it right there for you can see it. These are two different white people who don't even know each other. They don't even affiliate with each other. And they are saying the exact same thing. I think this is crazy. I always been a person who's been a religious person. I always believe in the Bible, but I always been deep in the Bible. But when I start listening to these true Israelites, I always knew about the slavery. Yes, I knew about that, and I knew that the blacks was the chosen people of God. But how these people took it into a different form and took it to a different level, I was saying to myself, like, this is racist. This is evil. But then there was a part in the Bible say, if you have an ear, you shall hear. So I'm like, okay, let me listen to what they have to say. So I'm not only listening to them, I start taking it to the next level. Now I will say, all those brothers out there is not perfect. I will say some of them do have anger in them, but you have to understand some of them, from their mentality, some of them are ex-convicts, some of them are ex-gang members, You know, so their mentality is going to be a lot different. But it's one thing I will say, they're not out here doing violence. But I will show you something else that I found was very interesting, that even the true Israelites even said. I found something very interesting, even what the true Israelites even said, the Bible is not for everybody. But I think I see why they said that. Check these people out. So I definitely wanted to show you this one. I found was the most interesting story that I have came across. And this is another thing that the true Israelites said, that the Bible is not for everybody. This is a church that's carrying AR-15s. Everybody in the congregation has a gun on them. So-called love thy neighbor, right? Not only that, their preacher is a Asian man. And he's actually using this Bible as a weapon himself. But not only that, if you go back into the history of this man, this Asian man, that his father was also a dictator of false religion. So the son ended up bearing off and start doing his own little thing, but he's taking the Bible to his own. But check this out. See it for yourself.
2 weeks after the Parkland school shooting, which triggered mass gun reform protests across the country, the ceremony drew widespread criticism for its timing during what felt like such a consequential period of America's gun debate.
All that weapon is good for mass killing, and you want to bless it? Shame on you.
So where did this right-wing, Second Amendment-loving church with its devoted following and young leader even come from? It's really the crack of dawn here. We're on our way to... We weren't allowed to... Driver. We're just arriving at Pastor Sean's New Jersey. It's like this hand-painted... Look at his Jeep. The church even has its own unique camo print that was designed for them. It's made up of crowns and silhouettes of AR-15s. Drop a pin and screenshot it. We arrived bleary-eyed before breakfast to a room of people wearing crowns, gathered around a podcast live stream with another man in a crown recording in the other room. Pastor Sean is only in his late 30s and studied religion at Harvard.
It's all a socialism, communism gospel. Nice Jesus language and biblical language, but really what they're teaching is socialism and worship of the state. Now he's going into the news.
So if you heard that, you know, this man believe what he's doing is right. You know, live by the sword. I think he totally lost focus of the Bible somewhere. But this is what some of the true Israelites is talking about. You know, you're taking the Bible to your own thoughts. You know, so when you see some of these brothers out here and they preaching the word, take your time out and listen to them. I ain't saying I'm with them. I'm down with them. But so far, for me, just listening to them, I have not found no fault. Besides of the anger they have in them. I'm going to keep saying that. I think they need to humble themselves a lot more. But, man, these guys is, man, I mean, they are saying some really powerful things. So I decided to take you to this character right here. And he is one of the reasons why the true Israelites call them devils. You got to hear this dude for himself. He enlightened himself. And this is his theory. Who are the chosen people of God? Check his theory out.
In the right direction, but it's not just the only place I find this. But this is what Israelites represent. Israelites is in a documented language, with a language which is just as old, if not older, I should say, than the Bible itself. Represents the conquering of the lower nature to have a union with the divine itself. Now that simply means that Israelites, God's chosen people, are the people who choose to face off their lower nature. They choose to do battle with their five senses. You won't always win. I don't always win with mine. Sometimes I might overeat. Sometimes I might lose my temper. Sometimes I might let an indulgent need overtake me. These are the things that humans do, but when you choose to do battle with the lower nature and you find discipline over your five senses, over your lower aspects of your human nature, and you find a union with God and with the divinity of God and with the divine self, at that point are you an Israelite? Because you are God's chosen people, because God's chosen people are those who choose to overcome the lower aspects of themselves. Now,
Question is, what the hell is this fool talking about? You see Deuteronomy 32, verse 8? Read that. This dude is talking about something totally that halfway don't even make sense. And you people, you listen to this cat, if you even listen to people like him, you are already beginning of the failure. This is because you people is not simply reading the Bible. And you wonder why these true Israelites is going off like that. You know, this stuff don't there stop. You know, this is what the true Israelites was talking about. You do all this false doctrines. You do the murderers. You do the killing. You do all this, and yet you still don't recognize. You still have your own doctrines. Read it for yourself, people. Do the same thing that I did. I investigate day in and day out. Anyway, this is my second video on this. There will be more videos to bring some more light to this. I am still testing the spirit. Do not say I am like them, because I'm not. But I'm very much testing them to see what they're about. Because anything can happen these days. Anyway, my name is Eyes Wide Open. Thank you for watching my video. I'm out.